You've rolled out the data mesh to some of your clients, and as you said, there was some technical challenges associated with that. What are the kind of benefits that they've realised out of the projects?
The scale and speed. I mean, they initially these projects take quite a little bit of time to get to the point that you can see the scale and speed, because, as I said, there is no solution to go buy off the shelf. And I don't think there will be a solution buy off the shelf. This is an ecosystem play, and there needs to be a combination of interoperable and solutions coming together to really raise the bar. But the clients that I started with 2 years ago now, we started from scratch. So we had to build a lot of stuff, and that takes time. And I was extremely lucky to work with organizations that were, technically ambitious, and we could do this. They had the investment, they had commitment to their data strategy, and part of that data strategy was building this data mesh platform. So it took a while, but once you have just even starting with a very primitive elements that you can configure and provision these data products, then you can see the benefit, because you're not dependent on a single team to do it for you anymore. You're not dependent on the data platform team or BI team or whatever team that is. You can just start this like kind of new teams around the data product, a group of data products, and they can go off and use the platform to bootstrap themselves and start creating these data products and get them to the hands of the users. And that was evident when COVID hit us for one of our clients, that very quickly, they provided additional services to their members around consulting COVID patients and so on through chatbots. And we had very quickly new data products set up to capture those conversations and use them downstream for providing a better experience to their members. And it just took us, a week or 10 days or a couple of weeks. Of course, people didn't sleep during weekend 10 days. There was a lot of integration going on, but that's become evident. And then we have been able to kind of scale out. Doesn't matter, we can scale out on the number of data product teams easily. You have an axis around which you can easily scale.
And how about some of the unexpected challenges associated with projects?
Many. Where should I start? You're venturing into the unknown, and you're just going to come across things that you expected and come across things that you really didn't expect. This is a story, actually, a colleague of mine shared with me from that particular account, that they built this kind of data product provisioning engine that was working really well. It made it really, really easy in a declarative fashion very easy to kind of put the scaffolding, let's say, for a repo of a data product, and start kind of declaratively say what this data product is and run a command and get it all provisioned, CI/CD pipeline, Databricks clusters, Spark jobs running, your accounts for your lake storage, all of that good things that need to come together to support this particular data product. And because it was so easy, the next thing we didn't know, people started kind of creating these data products, maybe too many of them, and then we just run into really hard limits on our particular cloud provider, just run out of resources. They had never imagined somebody wants to have 200 data lakes, because that's how they had designed. So we run out of basically very hard limits that they probably coded somewhere in their cloud infrastructure.